M. Night Shyamalan's Split is a story about how trauma shapes us, breaks us, and sometimes even saves us. On the surface, it plays like a tense kidnapping movie, but beneath that, it's exploring identity, survival, and how the film twists the idea of suffering into a kind of purity, where only those who have been hurt are seen as worthy of survival. The movie starts with Claire, Marcia, and Casey leaving a birthday party. While Claire's dad is outside the car, Kevin, under the personality of Dennis, knocks out the father and calmly enters and drugs the girls. Right away, M. Night Shyamalan sets the tone. Danger exists in the ordinary. The abduction is quick and quiet. Casey's observation skills stand out because she notices something's wrong first. This early detail hints at her survival instincts, shaped by her trauma. The girls wake up in a locked underground room. Their fear contrasts with Kevin's fractured calmness as we're introduced to Patricia, one of his alters. Patricia is polite, controlled, and almost motherly, but her sinister devotion to the beast makes her terrifying.
You've always been protected. You've never truly suffered. And that's why we chose you. You've always been asleep. Never had a chance. Never had a chance.
The underground setting itself symbolizes repression, Kevin's trauma buried beneath the surface. For Casey, being trapped mirrors her own life under her abuse from her uncle. For the other two girls, who come from normal lives, the underground just feels completely unfamiliar and overwhelming. The girls soon meet Hedwig, Kevin's 9-year-old alter. He's childish, naive, and easily manipulated, which makes him both a possible ally and a huge liability. Casey tries to use Hedwig to escape, but each attempt fails.
Just get me the keys and let me out the door. Please.
Miss Patricia says that nobody will make fun of me anymore when the beast comes. She says that everyone will see how amazing I am, and that all of the silly mistakes, they won't matter anymore. I think you should go back to your room.
Wait.
Hedwig represents innocence, the part of Kevin that never grew past his childhood trauma. The girls' attempts to use him for freedom highlight how fragile Kevin's psyche is. For Casey specifically, Hedwig reflects the childhood she lost to abuse. Meanwhile, we cut to Dr. Fletcher, Kevin's therapist. She's warm, intuitive, and believes in the possibility that dissociative identity disorder is more than just a disorder, it can unlock human potential. She begins to suspect that Dennis has been pretending to be Barry in their sessions.
I think I'm talking to Dennis. But he's been banned from the light because, among other reasons, he has a proclivity to watch young girls dance naked, which he himself knows is wrong and has fought against with little success.
Dr. Fletcher represents society's attempt to understand and rationalize trauma. She believes trauma creates strength, which foreshadows how both Kevin and Casey are chosen in different ways by their pain. Back in the lair, the girls' desperation grows. Claire tries to crawl through the vents and Marcia tries to fight back, but they both fail. Casey, however, doesn't act impulsively. She studies Kevin's alters and plays a slower and smarter game.
Listen to music with you.
No, my music's in my room.
Oh, right. Maybe you could sneak me there.
Are you trying to trick me? Etc.
This is where the movie contrasts characters. Claire and Marcia represent survival through privilege and expectation. Casey, shaped by years of abuse, understands predators and adapts. Trauma has made her cautious, observant, and patient. Dr. Fletcher becomes suspicious enough to visit Kevin's place. She finally comes face to face with Dennis and realizes the truth. The beast is real. But her realization comes too late, because Dennis drugs her and locks her up. Her capture symbolizes the failure of rational thought against raw, unchecked trauma. She tries to treat Kevin with logic and therapy, but trauma has already unleashed something that can't be reasoned with. Kevin boards an empty train where the beast finally manifests. When he returns to the lair, he thanks Dr. Fletcher before brutally killing her. Then, in full primal mode, he hunts the girls, killing Claire and Marcia. The beast represents trauma at its most powerful, something that transforms and consumes. He sees suffering as purification, separating the pure, the broken, from the impure, the privileged. This twisted philosophy reflects Kevin's worldview, which was shaped by abuse. Casey, armed with Dr. Fletcher's dying advice, calls out Kevin's full name.
Kevin Wendell Crumb, you made a mess. Come out here. Kevin Wendell Crumb, you made a mess! Get out here!
For the first time in the movie, the real Kevin emerges, broken, fragile, and horrified. He realizes he's lost years of his life and begs Casey to kill him. Kevin's real identity being locked away mirrors how trauma buries the self under layers of defense mechanisms. Him begging to die is the ultimate acknowledgement that his trauma has taken everything from him. Casey grabs the shotgun and tries to fight the beast. She shoots him, but his body barely reacts. Just as he's about to kill her, he notices her scars, evidence of long-term abuse.
Your heart is pure. Rejoice!
Instead of killing her, he spares her. In his twisted worldview, she is pure because she has suffered. This moment ties the movie together. Trauma, which destroyed Kevin, ironically saves Casey. But it's a bittersweet survival. Casey's pain is both her shield and her prison. The scars mark her as a survivor, but also as someone forever shaped by her abuse. The film closes with Kevin's alters discussing the beast's arrival and their new identity as the Horde. Meanwhile, the diner scene connects Split to Unbreakable, with David Dunn returning to set up Glass. The Horde becomes a symbol of fractured identity united under trauma. By linking Kevin's story to David Dunn, M. Night Shyamalan reframes Split not just as a horror thriller, but as a supervillain origin story. In the end, Split isn't just a thriller about a kidnapping or even a story about a man with 23 personalities. It's about how trauma shapes people in very different ways. For Kevin, it creates monsters he can't control. For Casey, it gives her the tools to survive. Shyamalan uses this to blur the line between horror and origin story, setting the stage for something bigger with Glass. But even on its own, Split leaves us with one lasting idea. Our scars don't define us, but they shape the way we see ourselves and the choices we make. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.